I feel like Fnatic G2 is something that you can avoid. I think it's just the long-lived rivalry. I'm really happy there is a game like this.
Grinded every moment of my life for this, and you expect me to just call it quits? Not likely. Coming for the title at the top, you won't stop me.
I think G2 and Fnatic are always going to have that historic rivalry, regardless of how many players you swap, even taking Reckless out of Fnatic, they still have their identity.
G2 is like that team. It needs to be kicked down a peg. Fnatic's the right team to do it. We hit them when it hurt. It was just weird to go from like playing together with them for so long and then me not being there, both for me and for them.
I'm never gonna stop this. Be the ones to end this. Threatening, this will be a day of reckoning. G2 have found the fight, they found the kills, they have found their moment. G2 wipe Fnatic out of the rift.
Wonder with the huge outplay in the 1 versus 2.
Jankos, that is disgusting!
I feel like whenever Fnatic or G2 were on top, the other would be the one that would like get the best sucker punch in.
Even though like some people like trash talk or whatever right now because we failed, if we put in the work and we perform, then everyone will shut up and kind of accept, you know, that Fnatic is back.
Because the match is so hyped always, I think everyone just wants to show an extra good performance.
Done here onto Mickey, upset just about dodging away with the cleanse is able to survive. Oh my god! There's no way you should be able to hit that!
Keep healing, you have it.
Hylissang there as well, look at the damage, it's Fnatic! They find the fight! G2 overstep, and Fnatic strike! It's 3 kills for Fnatic!
Another 2v2 kill of Upset and Hylissang.
The 1,000 Pierce Beard!
G2 versus Fnatic is inevitable. G2 versus Fnatic is unstoppable. And G2 versus Fnatic is forever.
Silas can do a lot more damage.
At least I prefaced it with a dumb question.
You did indeed. I suppose, oh, that's a Taric pick coming out of Fnatic. So going for the Kalista Taric lane, very powerful. Obviously the Taric will have a really strong ultimate. Pure dive, pure fight, heavy skirmish. But that's a Pantheon.
Oh, let's give it even more. I love it. So we're adding some more globals into the mix for G2. They can play the sort of jump on you from a mile away type of game. And at the same time, this Taric pick for Hylissang I find super interesting because you can time that, you know, you see the paranoia go down. Oh, drop that for the fight.
The Kalista, it's going to be so hard for Upset and Hylissang to come back as now, quick engage, quick stun traded back. Whoa. Upset taking so much damage in that one.
Whoa! Oh, that looked like it hurt. Wow, so there's the power of the Pantheon. Now, what I wanted to say was his red, his Raptors, and he's made his way down. But ooh, Flash comes out from Reckless. That small window where Mickey went up to clear.
Is he in the area? Wonder having to back off on the top side. Adam with a level advantage. Conqueror proc will walk.
No reason as to why we saw the Braum earlier, but hang on. Flash from Wonder, Whippo made his way top tool that works well into dive champions. The thing is, there is that delay.
Things again, stun connecting from Wonder and a bit of poke back as Adam just starts to trade. Jankos can come into the area here, but without the equalizer, it's going to be hard for them to really force.
Caps and Jankos are tunneling on this kill for Adam. He's going to be able to disengage as we see the rotation into mid lane. There's that combo that we were talking about. Now the TP's going to come back out in bot lane. Caps is going to be able to get some CS.
No blood being spilled whatsoever. Wonder starting to pull ahead, and now it's going to be Hylissang in trouble from downtown. He's locked up. The flash into safety. Exhaust coming in. Stun coming in, but the spell shield is there. Whippo needs to get out of this one. He has to be careful. Backing away. Niski in the area. Maybe they can try and turn and burn here. Trying to lock up Caps, but a clean sidestep means Caps makes it out of that one for now. Niski has the Pantheon up, but is forced to flash away to safety. Whippo goes down, and already G2 off to a massive lead as Adam sees his opportunity. Looks for his time to fully commit to this one. If he can get a kill back, maybe it's something favorable for Fnatic. But Wonder now running the flash forward from Adam, but he's just getting burned down. Adam has to fight Jankos. Can he turn on this one? No, Jankos fires back.
And a lot of it is coming off the back of Mickey. Roaming once again, but now Upset wants vengeance.
Engage, Pantheon stunned up. He doesn't have enough time to use the E. Yes, he does, just barely in time. But Upset holds onto the Ren smartly. It's the TP now coming in. It's Hylissang who's been locked up. Upset has to run. He's already used the ultimate. Hylissang set to fall now. Wonder, he can step forward, but it's just...
Can he get the stun?
Walking in, just going to focus on the creeps. Upset should be able to walk away. Going to
this early itemization from Caps as well. Getting the anti-healing against Silas, very powerful in the 1v1. Caps actually W's the Bwipo W there to prevent him from actually getting that engage. Resets going.
Certainly is.
The first
Stun
row
now comes out. Stolen Nocturnal. Niski is now going forward on the Caps. Bwipo in the area, forcing him away from the Mountain Drake. Now Jankos is already walking down. Jankos opted not to finish the Herald. He had some isolated time there, but instead now going to contest this Drake. Ultimate already used, and Jankos going to win the Smite fight now. It's Reckless from downtown, laying down a bit of damage. Caps throwing down the ultimate just to go nearsighted. Tarek's ulti, it's going to be too little too late. Hylissang just barely getting taken down there, but Mickey has to run for the hills. There's no way he makes it out. Fnatic will get at least one back. He just throws down a Q onto Upset.
Wants to skirmish, wants to fight, wants to try and snowball. G2 are getting the better end of these deals.
Away the Drake, but you can see Upset has 2 kills under his belt. He's getting stronger in this entire exchange, so very close.
So initially I got baited because I thought that this was Nocturne's ultimate, and then Silas of course stole it away. But then Caps goes to the re-engage. I like what Fnatic do here, collapsing onto Caps, very squishy in this early game, but he flashes out. And then Jankos, along with the Jhin ult, along with the fact that Mickey gets here first with the ultimate too. So important, because when the Fnatic bot lane have this sort of prio, you expect them to be able to collapse first, but Mickey utilizing his ultimate to actually cut in front of them allows G2 to actually come out ahead, and that kind of shining, consistent performer for the G2 squad and why they have the scoreline that they do.
And I think ultimately, Reckless as a player, historically on Fnatic, on G2, he's often been very comfortable being the player who's in for winning lane, essentially. That said, Reckless now could be in trouble. Playing weak side does mean that he has to flash away. No towers going down. Cap's going to face check. Bwipo's now stepping forward, but he's going to get locked up. Crescent Guard means he has a lot of room to work with. Adam now stepping forward. Cap's using the ultimate just to block a little bit of sight, but Niski can respond in kind as Adam dashing through the entire team. That is one powerful Renekton, and he's about to be invulnerable. Bwipo now ready for the dive. They're flashing forward. They're ready to take down Reckless. Oh, hand delivered. Reckless goes down. Jankos now knocked up. He's running for his life, but Fnatic are not done. They smell blood in the water, and they're looking for a little bit more. Adam fully committing. Caps now going in, but they get nothing back in return. It's so clean from Fnatic.
That is a 5-0 in favor of Fnatic, and just like that, they flip the game on its head.
But we look back at this fight and just a flawless execution from Fnatic.
So the first thing we notice is, of course, that G2 have the numbers disadvantage. Caps just drops the vision down, gets very close, very easy engage for Bwipo, and then Mickey engages, and now he's kind of separated from his team. Jankos doesn't use anything just yet. Then the Rumble ultimate comes down, but the damage is already done. Meanwhile, the TP does come through. Viego in a 1v1 against Silas. The Niski flashes away from the ultimate, is actually able to outplay, lands the stun, ends up getting the heal, ends up outplaying. And remember, the Upset's not even in this fight. I was talking so much about the numbers advantage, but they're actually even on numbers because they identified that Upset was in the bot lane. Yet G2 still end up falling short. The power of the mid-game one-item spike. Look at those top 3 from Fnatic, doing so much damage, coming up clutch. But now G2 on the offensive once again.
Phenomenal. Equalizer now coming down. Reckless trying to land a bit more poke with the 4th shot. 4 members of G2 on the bottom side, only the 2 of Fnatic for now. Hylissang on the way, Upset on the way. Are they fully going to commit for the dive here? Bwipo very vulnerable. They're just going to give him up there. Crescent Guard buys a bit of space, buys a bit of time, but that should be an easy kill pickup for the side of G2. Niski stepping forward. Everfrost, a bit more damage. Cap's now going to be in trouble. Tower still very much alive. G2 backing away, and it's a TP down to the bottom side. Adam is massive. He's already used the ultimate. He's ready. The double dash forward. Trying to stun, they're trying to walk away, but Adam, you should be able to clean house here. Double dash in, the fear, the stride breaker, it's everything you need. Just getting absolutely one-shot. Adam now on a killing spree. Wonder on the backside, but it's too little. He's just too late to the fight. Fnatic continuing to press their advantage.
Fnatic being able to get a big win here could mean a lot. Bwipo, once again, looking for fighting.
Still stepping forward, that's a knockup. Crescent Guard goes back, a bit of a disconnect there. Mickey in the area, Bwipo now trying to fully commit onto Caps. He goes golden for a brief moment. Does he have the Kingslayer? The stun going to come out. The dash back in. The snare going in. He's got the healing. Mickey now going to be in trouble. That's the finish off, but Mickey grabs one back. Bwipo now going to get locked in from downtown by Reckless. He turns. He burns Mickey with the double.
What? Wow. Okay, so to be fair, Fnatic, they were fighting in a 2 versus 3.
You should have seen at least one G2 for Fnatic. It's important to know. Never mind. We don't have time. Anyway, fight going down to the bottom. Caps fully committing now. It's important to know that Adam is incredibly strong. The execute from Viego might be enough, but still trying to get more damage down. Adam double dashing through. Caps so incredibly squishy. Adam finishing off 1 kill. Now it's going to be Wonder who's in trouble. Adam taken out as Mickey comes in just in time. Reckless from downtown with the curtain call makes it
getting all that additional gold, and Mickey has a shutdown himself. Let's see if Bwipo can find a fight.
Bwipo going forward, forcing the flash up from Jankos. That's going to be has to get through a lot of the defensive stats that have been built up as Bwipo now goes in onto Mickey. Mickey forced to flash out again. Second flash that Bwipo has gotten
damage that he needs to on the Nocturne when diving into so much of these fights. I'd like to see him move off into a side lane, soak up a little bit more farm as the ultimate comes through from Niski.
Niski now going in, fully committing to Mickey. The stun coming through. Hylissang as well. It's flawlessly timed. Mickey can't even push Aegis Assault. Shutdown comes in. Fnatic can now turn their attention to the Baron if they want to, and they certainly do. Going through, they're not going to be spotted by the Scuttle Crab yet. Not available for Jankos. He needs to steal with the Equalizer, or he needs to find a way into a pit. 6K getting lower. Tension continues to mount. Upset stepping forward. Hylissang now in the midst of the entire team. Whip flashing over the wall. There's absolutely zero hesitation. Jankos completely cleaned up. But it's the curtain call from downtown. A brief moment of pause as the shots start to land. Adam there to body block. Caps, Wonder in the area, ready to go in again. They need to win this fight or they will lose the Baron. Fnatic not afraid to keep this one going. Wonder waiting in the darkness. Rekkles trying to stay his arm's distance away, trying to keep safe. Adam stepping forward, ready to double dash through into the backline if he needs to. 7K getting lower. Mickey here as well. Fnatic are not scared of G2, but they might be scared of the Pantheon. That's going to be the ulti coming in. Targ ulti coming in as well. And they're in the midst of an invulnerable Fnatic. Fnatic have turned the fight back. G2 are getting nothing. Niski is going forward. He's got a stolen curtain call, but it won't do much use for him now. Wonder has to run to safety. Ulti out over the wall. Fnatic turning away from the Baron for a brief moment, but no. Bwipo keeps it leashed. Bwipo stays. Eyes on the prize. Fnatic take the Baron and the fight.
I thought that it was going to be a rogue situation all over again, that Fnatic were going to meet their demise at the hands of Wonder's Viego.
First melee fight, this Tark ult is just so strong. Let's take a look at it again.
It is just so impactful. I just want to keep my eyes on Hylissang. He's going to use it. Adam zoning very well. Then the moment that the darkness comes through, he drops it. Notice how they all stack up. They get the ultimate, and all the damage is mitigated. No resets for Viego. Caps doesn't offer any damage. Rekkles can't clean up the fight at all.
Not good at clearing waves. Really only Rekkles who can do it. They're trying to lock up Adam and trying to poke, but Wonder now going to be in trouble. Has to flash away from the third strike.
Now he's going to steal away the Rumble ultimate. The dive from Fnatic.
Flashing in, that's the Dominate trying to get out from tower range. They're now coming in. It's Hylissang with the ultimate to make sure they're invulnerable. Wonder has to run for the hills. Meanwhile, Niski gets the spell shield. Caps trying to commit fully to the fight. Jankos ready to help turn it, but Hylissang right on top of Caps, right on top of the former teammate. That's the stun from downtown. Hylissang grabs it, and it's Bwipo and upset in the midst of everyone, but the Kalista will not be stopped. Wonder gets a reset, but it is too little. It is too late. It was neck and neck for most of the game, but it will be Fnatic's win as they break into the base, as they ace G2, and they find their first win this year.
An absolute slaughter, and it all started with a huge ace in the mid lane. Fnatic, 4 members strong, looking to take the first game over G2 of this split.
Absolutely incredible from Fnatic. From start to finish, they held on while G2 found a lead. They turned it back in the fights, and they take the win.
Happy smiles across the faces of Fnatic. It was a quick one, and it often is when these two battle. I hope you were all entertained, because it certainly was an entertaining one. Constant skirmishing, constant fighting.